Are you stressed?
No, really, it's an actual question.
At UCLA, the #1 public university, students are under a ton of stress. We are put in environments that require us to fight for study spaces, enrollment passes, and the chicken avocado bowl we never get to eat. We spend about 50% of our time here at UCLA not doing anything about it, but posting frequently on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Especially subtweets.
While we only endure this for a quarter at a time, organisms in the intertidal zone experience it on a daily basis. Now put down your phones and close your social media apps. Let's take a closer look at how stress impacts species in the intertidal zone.
The intertidal zone is comprised of multiple zones due to varying stresses, which allows organisms to develop different adaptations in order to survive. Let's say you're a UCLA student that hasn't been sleeping, eating, or taking care of your mental health due to your upcoming EEB 109 final. You're stressed! Organisms in the ocean are not that different from you. A scientist named Joseph Connell wanted to study the abiotic and biotic factors that contributed to barnacle stress. He studied two different barnacle species, the Cathalymus, located in the higher intertidal zone, closer to the surface, and Semibalanus, located in the lower intertidal zone, closer to the bottom of the ocean. He found that temperature, salinity, and exposure to air were the abiotic factors that contributed to stress, and the biotic factors were competition and predation. So then, what happens when you remove one of these species from the environment? Connell first removed the Semibalanus barnacles from the intertidal zone to see what would happen. As a result, the Cathalymus species overtook the entire area. Then, Connell removed the Cathalymus species from the intertidal zone, and the result was not as similar as you may think. Because of those abiotic factors that we talked about before, the Semibalanus species weren't able to grow because they couldn't handle the stress that the Cathalymus species normally had to deal with. Now, you may be thinking, what significance does the barnacle study have to the world? Well, it gives us insight to the microscale phenomenon in the intertidal zone, which states that biological factors control the lower limit of species occurrence, and physical factors control the upper limit. This can also help us understand that communities all across the globe go through a ton of stress. As seen through the barnacle study, if certain species can't handle the various stresses in their environment, they can be killed at an extremely fast rate. And that is why it is so important to keep our oceans healthy and protect the natural habitats of the animals that live on this planet.
So next time you rant on social media or dive into your upcoming finals, make sure to sleep, eat some more, and place yourself in environments you know you can handle. Tune in next time to Crash Course EB 109 to hear me talk about mangroves, seagrass, and everything in between.